Hello, guys. Welcome to our lounge.
Yeah, welcome to YYC Just Lounge.
Yes,
Yes.
this is it. First of all, we want to say thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching our first episode.
And dropping comments.
Yes, we are reaching like almost 30, 20 something subscribers now. Like,
Yeah, I think it's 20 subscribers. Not
please
bad, not
keep
bad.
subscribing, keep commenting. We know that we do know what we do.
And share with your friends.
Yes,
like
please.
share with your friends.
We just started this and we were really. I think when we started, at first it was you were nervous. You were like, oh, we should delete it. Let's not do it. Da. And I pushed you. Then after I edited it, and then I was like, oh my god, we are posting it.
Let's just go ahead and do it.
I was so nervous. That day that you told me it's going live, I was like, oh god, I was shaking.
Yeah, now it's out there. You can't do anything about it.
I really
anymore.
cannot do anything.
It's gone with the wind.
It has gone with the wind. So
yeah,
anyway,
thank you so much, guys.
My name is Stella.
Really appreciate it.
And
my name is Blessing.
Blessing to the world.
This is our lounge.
Yes, this is our lounge. How was your weekend?
I can't remember.
Wow.
Yeah. Like every day is like a blur.
You came to my house on Friday.
Oh yeah,
we
I
had
was in your
paint
house.
Yeah.
And we did. I don't know if we can call that painting, but
we painted.
We did. We used colors.
Whatever. We showed them what's his face, Picasso and Leonardo da Vinci that we know how to do it. What is that?
Because you know that what you're saying is not making sense. Even the name is rolling in your mouth.
But we did paint as him, and
yeah, we did.
For me, on Saturday afterwards, after you guys left, and Saturday I had a class that lasted for like a long day.
Yeah, you were supposed to respond to me.
Yeah, I had a class.
Today, I'm still with.
Wow, you can't even.
I am.
Anyways, I'm still. Yes, I know. I remember telling you, wait, I'm in class. I'll talk to you later. And then I had this very bad headache. Like I usually get headache, so whenever I'm really too stressed. And then that same Saturday, I went for an event. One of my friends was.
See, when I tell you people that this girl is the life of the party in Calgary,
I went for an event.
If you want to know what's happening in this Calgary,
I try. I do try.
You do try.
I do try. When I came out from that event, I think I got home like around 10:30. I packed my things because the next day was my sister's birthday.
Oh, yeah. That's why you didn't come to church.
Yeah, I didn't come to church. I had to go home to help my mom because she was doing it. She was throwing a party with her friends, so I can't leave the whole work for my mom now. So I had to go. I had to go help out. Then Sunday helped out all day.
Are we timing this?
No, we're not.
Okay, just mental.
Yeah, let's just be mentally thinking about it. Don't worry, we'll not talk too much today. Even though
there's a lot to talk about. I feel like
yeah,
you know, like all those weeks where it feels like 1 million things
happened. Right. Yeah. Well. And then I had guests. Oh, still that same Sunday, I had guests. They came. We hung out with them, and then I went back to my family house again because the party was.
This morning in Lagos.
This morning I woke up.
Did I just say in Lagos?
In Calgary.
Sorry, in Calgary. I have like so many family.
You have. Yeah. Waking up this morning to go to work was Jesus. It was hell. I was actually jealous of you. Like.
Yeah, you've said that several times. Jealousy, acknowledge. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Right? Keep it moving.
Okay. What about you? Say you don't remember anything.
I can't remember from that. Like the whole weekend went by in a blur.
Wow. But you went to church though.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I always go to church. I like my church.
Yeah, me too. I miss you guys. What did you do today? At least we cannot remember.
Today I was running like headless errands. I'm trying to get like a passport for my son, and I had some kind of mix up with the names. And yeah, that's about what I did. And then I slept, and I'm here.
Yay! Welcome to this lounge.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay, what's happening? The Oscars. They get
I've not gotten to that. I've not gotten to that part of life. What happened?
I don't know. The Oscars was, I think, was yesterday, and of course, for me, I always look out for the fashion. I'm always looking out for what can I wear this piece, can I wear that piece. I really do did like what's her face? What's her name now? Cynthia's outfit, the lady that played Wicked, the witch.
Oh,
Yeah, I really like the green dress she wore. She also wore another one where she performed the Defying Gravity with Ariana Grande. They did
okay.
so well.
I'm lost. I've not seen all of those things. But go on.
They did so well. I think for me, they had. I didn't watch the whole thing. This is all this I'm saying. It's just from TikTok. Please don't ask me the
Why
details.
is my own TikTok not like that? Because
It's
the only thing
you
I
that
get on my TikTok is US people and their
it's you
problems.
that's following Trump and his.
I am not. It just keeps popping like anyway.
Yeah, so another way that I think you can change the algorithm of your TikTok is search for something. When you search, it kind of feeds you is that
Hmm.
thing. They think that's what you're looking for. And I think one of my highlights was so the Oscars is like a big event. Everybody's wear dress, suit and tie dresses of different kind. Everybody's up there.
Yeah, some naked.
Guess who came to this thing with hoodie and shorts and
Who did?
Adam Sandler.
Oh, well, he can get away with
The
it.
dude was just I think
Like I feel like well, if I am ever in that kind of space, I totally would. I
rock
feel
that.
like
He was the most
because what else do
comfortable.
you want to wear? Like people are like always so extra
He was
with it, trying to like outdo each other with the fashion. I mean, I'm like, might as well just
but
wear your
that's what the
joggers.
event is about though.
You
It's
might
it's
as
a
well
it's a night
just
of fashion. It's
joggers is fashion.
no
Joggers and hoodie
no,
is fashion.
it's not. I feel like
Mm.
Adam was just playing himself. He was just being himself. He's just
Which
that
is
very
most
low key.
important. Like be yourself, be in your own
I
skin, be
like
in
to
your own
dress up.
flesh.
I like to dress myself for when there's event when I can, not of course within my means and within my
I
budgets.
don't know. Is
I'll
I
not come
mean
and do
the
myself.
event is done and you're still talking about it. Did you not break
That's the
fashion?
thing. That's not I talk about people
They
that
did it.
say, "Oh, you're not a good dancer." I said, "See, the thing is, you go if you go for an event, you watch dancers and everything. The ones that stick to your head is one that didn't dance well, the bad dancer. That's one you
See,
remember.
there's a space for everybody
There's
in
a
this
space for
world.
everybody.
So
So
do you?
do you? The world will
The world
adjust.
will move on.
Literally, the world will move on.
Yes. Any
Yeah,
other thing breaking the internet from the Oscars?
something is
I
always
guess I would
breaking
have
the
seen it
internet.
if something was really that outstanding.
Well, I feel for me, you've seen Avatar now? Not the
Yeah.
animation, Avatar.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I can't
so the
remember.
lady that played the lead character, Zori, I don't know if I'm pronouncing her last name correct. Saldana. She also played Colombiana. Like this is an old movie, but she was so perfect. So this season, she won Best Supporting Actress, and I think this was her first Oscars. I've not seen the movie though. It's called Emilia Perez. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this thing. Please bear with me.
Just
But
give up.
but she won the supporting
You
actress.
people get what she's saying. Go on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you do get the gist. But I feel, in my own opinion, although I haven't seen the movie, so I didn't know how good the acting was and all of that. But
Well,
I
she
feel
won
like
something for it.
yeah,
So
she
it must
won
have
best
been good.
supporting. Yeah, yeah, it must have been good. But I feel like that you see some people, you feel like this you're good, though, but you should have won this award for this other stuff that you did.
Okay.
That's how I
We're so
felt about
sorry
it.
we didn't invite you to be the judge.
I feel like she should have won
When
the
it's
best
your
actress for
turn.
just have you seen Colombiana? It's an old movie, but that
I don't
movie
always remember
she
movies
was
like
she was daughter of a drug lord per se. Like her father was under a drug lord,
okay.
and when she was small, they killed her father.
Hammer, cut.
She
She's
on her
going.
life.
She's.
Let me use social media terms. Yeah, but I feel like she should have won an award for that. But anyway, congratulations,
We'll
Zoe.
file it under advisement for next year. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Well, the one that actually concerns me this week is the fact that it is International Women's Day.
Yay! And it's my mom's birthday.
Yay! It's
And
your
it's
mom's birthday.
my mom
Oh, what
always
a time to be
yeah.
born. Right?
It's my mom's
Yeah, where
birthday.
all the women are celebrating themselves, our
Yeah.
achievements, and is it equality or equity now? You
Which
there's
one?
like
All of the above. We deserve
yeah,
all.
parity and all of the good things for women. I mean, blazing the trail. I think that's I like seeing all those conversations about women, what we can do, trying to push the boundaries and the work front and the society and just basically breaking the ceilings, right? And there's a whole lot of, I mean, there's a whole lot of, what's the theme for this year? I think it's something to do with inclusion. I said I was going to check that, but I forgot.
Honestly, I don't know. I know this month or this week is women's, but I have not really like
March 8th
delved into
is
the
International Women's Day, and the theme has something to do with inclusion. Whatever it is that including in the inclusion,
we're included.
I am happy for it. I'm happy for the conversation. I mean, like, I believe that women like go through
being a woman
a lot, and like
not...
a lot is stacked against you as a woman. Like there's always an obstacle for you to
it's like there's
jump
always
over.
It's exactly, there's always something. What's next? What are you doing next? What are you doing next?
Yeah, like
I was having this conversation with two of my friends, or three of us or four of us were having this conversation. So the two of like the four of us were together, but two are pregnant, right? I'm newly married, same with me and the other girl. And we're all talking, and and I was just like, imagine last year we're talking about weddings and everything, the wedding planning and all. Now it's baby time, and I'm like, women, like, we don't even. And then somebody amongst us will say, when is it people's time? We that are not expecting yet. Me and the other girl look at them like, please, we're not ready yet.
I mean, like,
but then, sorry,
I always say with being a woman, with the demands on you, like
you have
once
to go
you're
to
married,
school.
they want you to the next thing they're asking you, when are you having a
When are you having a
baby?
baby?
When like nobody's
And when
even
you even
asking
have
you.
that baby, so this your baby needs a sibling. You should give,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
who's
yeah.
saying you? It's seriously.
There's this, is it 5 or 6 year gap between my kids, and between those period, I mean, there was a lot of like for every conversation, just oh, when is it? Oh, he needs a baby brother. She needs a baby sister. Shit, like, have you asked if we have eaten this morning?
Thank you. Like, how are you doing?
Like,
It's so
have you
much.
asked how we're offending? Like, I mean, I always believe that you're not the one that will tell the person to go and have. They know by themselves.
They know, and
they will have the children that they want. So apart from motherhood, like there is just so much. As a woman right now, you cannot just say, "Oh, I want to be a stay-at-home mom." In the eyes of your own fellow women, some people are like
it seems like you're
judging
not
you.
doing
And if you
enough.
decide that, oh, I'm going to fully pursue my
Oh,
career,
you have left
there
your
are still
family. You're
people
not.
who think, oh, you're chasing money so much of left.
You've
Like
left your family. It's too much.
there's no balance for you,
Even
right?
me that got married how many days ago? If you're even up to 6 months, I'm already hearing things like, I have fun. When how
Oh,
is it?
you would hear it doesn't. And
You
so,
remember when we had that baby shower in church?
which, yeah, I think
Yeah, it was the question. Your nest, your nest. I was like,
it's just,
I get it. I know it's coming from a place of, blessing, love,
I
and
think those ones are just like normal these days. Like, there's just no point. I mean, whether you like it or not,
people would ask.
people. So
People would
you might as well just. But what is constant for me as a woman, now that we're in that season of what talking about women, our achievements and all of that, like the basis is do what makes you happy.
Really, do what makes you
Because
happy.
there's nothing you're doing. To some people, you're either doing too much or too little. Since you can't satisfy everybody, I mean, you're not sliced bread, right?
Even slice bread can't satisfy everybody.
Yeah, if just try and like focus on doing what actually makes you happy, like living actively pursuing your own happiness.
Seriously.
If it's one kid, you have the capacity to
do,
let it be
go
that.
ahead. Even
If
if you
it's
don't want to have any.
if it's being a stay-at-home mom that makes you happy, as long as you can afford it, right? And if pursuing your career, being whatever it is that makes you happy, by all means do that. And to our fellow women, right, be supportive. Don't be that woman, don't be that girl,
Don't be that auntie.
don't be that auntie, don't be that mother
because you went through it. Excuse me, you went through it. You know how hard it is for you.
Yeah.
I find it's heartbreaking when you hear like something as comment section, a woman is going through something, maybe her husband is abusing her. It's still women that will come and ask, what did she do? What
Well,
did you
there's
how did
no
you like
there's no winning. There's no winning.
or
Like,
the one of the Igbo tradition when the woman dies, they say some not all the Igbo in some part of the Igbo land when the husband dies, they blame the woman, the widow, and they shave her hair and everything. It's the people that do that thing. I have fellow women. I'm like,
I think there's like some kind of, I would hope, or maybe this is just me hoping that things like that have reduced
I really do hope so.
drastically,
I
right?
really do hope so because
I mean, this is
it's really
2025.
sad. Let's be gracious to one another. Being
Yeah.
a woman, being a man is
Be
not
a
easy
woman's
to do, but
woman.
being a woman,
Be a woman's
be a girl's
woman.
girl. Like,
Yeah.
be great. The way you're giving yourself grace, give another woman grace.
Oh, you're saying the way women actually don't even still give themselves grace. Yeah, because we're always measuring like, oh, if my friend or if my neighbor is able to do this, I should be. I mean,
It's true.
you don't.
So women, give yourselves grace. You're doing enough. You are
Yeah.
loved. Happy International.
Yes, happy International Women's Day, and cheers.
Cheers, girl.
Stay strong. Just before we end up with there are like a couple of activities happening for women and girls, and
Yay.
I think one of them is the STEM Stars of Tomorrow. Calgary's Central Library will be having hands-on activity for kids and robotic demonstrations for teens. So basically, I think the idea is to just um, encourage kids to push for STEM. And there is an International Women's Day Forum at the Calgary Petroleum Club. And also for the Fit Farm, there's a Women's History Walk that is happening at the Confluence Historic Site and Parkland. And the one that relates to us as immigrants is, I know this lady,
ladies
in the family, she's having a series of events throughout the month of March. I mean, like back to back every day.
Yeah, she actually sent me a message. I mean, I think is a what's the word now?
A webinar.
No, it's not a webinar. Like when you send multiple people messages on WhatsApp.
A broadcast.
Yeah, a broadcast message. So I think there's different topics that different women are going to be speaking on. I would like to pick one, but I don't know. My headspace is not there yet. I was still thinking about it, so yeah, I'm not sure.
So
yet.
I mean, you could join any of those, or be. I think she's also looking for like some kind of
speakers. That's one I saw.
Yeah, so check out Ladies in the Family. I think that's what they call Ladies in the Family. That's a good one.
And
too.
I also actually now that reminds me, today on my Instagram I saw that ACIT Digital, so it's owned by Tolu. So she's trying to find women that are using AI because she's into AI. She does like tech and all of that. So she's also trying to find women who uses AI and technology, which I think is everybody these days. So to come and talk about how technology has helped their businesses.
I heard like people using ChatGPT as a therapist now. So yeah, for real. I mean,
but you know what? The way ChatGPT, I'm not even surprised.
Yeah, like totally. Hi, ChatGPT.
I'm feeling low.
I'm feeling low. But then, I mean, seek a proper therapist.
No, please seek a proper therapist. There's nothing will take away that human experience. And that please don't leave technology. And I always have this mindset of whenever I use ChatGPT, I always say thank you.
Yeah, so
when they take over the world,
oh, they won't come for clown.
For some reason, when I say something and say Siri do this thing, after I was like thank you, the thing will tell me you're welcome.
Thank ChatGPT will give you more.
So because these days we don't know AI technology.
Get that. Technology.
I'll be one of the chosen ones.
When the robots come for you, they will not squeeze you.
People better down the road.
Yeah. So there's a lot of women activities happening. Like be a part of the conversation. I mean, it's also I feel that this platform is also like an avenue for like for us to talk about our experiences as women. Like the way I see it, I was thinking today while I was driving that the things that I say on this platform are like I always see it as a letter to my daughter when I'm no longer here. Like it is me saying that this is what you should aspire to. This is the ideal life that you should have.
Wow.
This is, I mean, like her just hearing my thoughts on issues and being able to go back to it. Like it's like a note to her, right? Which is
my unborn child. This is also my love letter.
Twins boys.
No,
even to boys, even like if you have a male child, like I mean, we will talk about how you should treat women, how I mean, basically how we should treat one another, right? So this is how you should. If you have a woman in your corner, this is how you should.
How do you encourage yourself as a woman? Like, how do you? Are there times that okay? Let me put it this way. I know, like, waking up, even every day, waking up is and facing challenges of life is worthy of applause. But are there things that you've done in your life? You're like, I am so proud to be a woman. Like, are there moments that you look back and you're like,
that I'm proud to be a woman?
Yeah, yeah.
I off the top of my head now, I can't think of, but the way that I try to approach life is every day is to do, not to conform to what society requires. Yeah, so it helps me live like a better kind of life at my own pace and life in the way that I want. So I don't know if being, because I have said that in my next life I want to come as a man. You know that audacity.
they give birth to them and it comes with
like
them.
That audacity that they have, like I don't know if it's not part of our wives.
I've thought about my house. In my next life, I still want to come back as a woman. I love but in a better world, please. In a world where we are seen more, we are appreciated more, we are not afraid to.
I don't think that even men are having it. I don't think even men are having it easy. But the thing with them is like a man will just, even if the business will fail, they will still choke it. Even if you get that audacity.
But we women, we think about the whole process.
Thinking until you're paralyzed with. Do you get like that? I want that audacity. That's anything we go up and make it happen.
I sometimes I
cannot do it now. Like I cannot do anything we go up. No. I have to think through all the possible scenarios.
Because now you have people they're looking at
you. Do you get
like looking up to you and
so all. That's the thing. So say anything that I don't think so. Frankly, I don't. Out the top of my head, I would have to sit down and think. But what is constant is I am living life on my own terms. At my own pace, and doing the things that I actually like. Right, which is for me is very important. Like
I think I agree with you on that too. Living life on my own terms, and for me personally, one of the things I look back and I appreciate myself is that I have been able to understand that I am multi talented, multi skilled, and there's always that room of at the beginning of at some point in my life I felt okay, this is where I should be. I shouldn't think of something else. I don't think I can do other things, but coming to understand that I have these skills and I'm not going to die with them. I want to be able to utilize them and die empty. So knowing that I can do this and be done with it, I said, okay, I did that and still move on to something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I'm like. I went to school. Imagine doing media. Usually it's the other way around. People go into healthcare and all of that. Then they say they find the media and they just went for media. But me, I've done media. Now I'm going back to healthcare. Like, oh, I want to use this skill as well, and I can do both. It's basically and on my own time.
Media and healthcare. You know what comes to mind? Apoko doctor.
Right, and dude is making impact with that.
Yeah,
he's making impact with it. So, but my own medical is more of mental space. So,
yeah. So back to, I think like a good question to ask people would be, who is that one woman that has done something that really struck you and as a woman, like if you can maybe
I feel a woman that has influenced you.
Yeah, that you think is doing so amazing out there. And I mean, let's give shout out to women like that, right? They don't have to be famous.
Who comes for you? Who would that be for you?
Who comes to mind? Even my mother.
Me too. My mom.
You know what I would say is with the little that she has, my mom is probably like one of the strongest women that I know. Like if the things that she has been through, that I've seen her go through,
right?
Oh no, she is strong. So she would be like, I draw strength from her. Like if you can go through all of that and still come out, still be, and you know the thing with, because the thing with motherhood also is the fact that it never ends. Something happens to me today, the first person I'm calling is my mother. So it never ends. It's that never ending well where they draw strength from. So it would be my mom. So tell us in the comment section, who is that woman for you, right?
Yeah, for me, it's also my mom. My mom and my grandmother, because I lived with my grandmother for a long while, and she really, like, I think at the beginning stage of my life, she really held it down. She gave me that training. Although she's, there's that thing with grandmothers and everything overly loving you, but my grandmother was found a way to balance it. But now she's older and frail, but I knew her when she was in a and raising 8 children on her own.
Oof.
8 children, because her husband died in the war, that civil war. So in Nigeria, so raising 8 children.
That's some kind of story,
right? So and her husband was a soldier then, and then I think she was pregnant with the last one when he died, and then having to raise all of them. And today they didn't turn out to be nuisance or what have you. They are all doing well. They have good home training and
8 children. I have 2. My head's on no water.
And then my mom, of course. My mom is like, when you think the world has defeated, when you think she's defeated, there's nothing else. What else can you even do?
She just like an endless well of strength. Okay, so
no, I love you, mommy.
Please let us know. Drop it in the comments if it's your mom, somebody you've worked with,
and my
somebody
friends that have come to know now.
Yes.
Somebody.
I'm your strength. Yeah.
Wow. So rude, so proud.
I know. I'm taking my flowers.
I'm taking your flowers.
I'm taking my flowers while I'm alive, right? Yeah.
Okay, what's the story of today? What are we listening to?
Man. Okay. So I don't know if it's coincidence or whatever it is, but this is a story that has to do with a woman and a single mother, right?
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, so this person is a man apparently, and so it says, I've been working with Richard, a colleague of mine. He's been trying to set me up with his family friend, and I agreed to go on a date with her.
Okay.
On the date, I thought she was really fun, and we seemed to be pretty compatible. We had a good time, and I was actually looking forward to seeing her again. But during the second date, she mentioned that she's pregnant. She's about 4 months along, and I wasn't sure how to handle it. My dear, I took a long time to process it and didn't know how to reply. Personally, I didn't know people expecting a child still went on dates.
I did not know.
Both men and women. I always thought the baby would be their priority for at least 2 years. Valid point. Maybe I'm out of touch, but not judging them. That said, I just don't want to date someone with a child. Not because of some spicy reason. I just don't want to be a stepfather.
Which is valid as well.
Yeah. If I scold my own kid, they'll be upset. But if I say something to someone else's, there's a high chance of hearing, you're not my father. And then there's the old situation with the baby's father, real dad, fake dad, drama I don't want to be part of, honestly. I don't think I could love someone else's child like my own. So I tried to stay calm during the dates. I didn't know how to react or how to say it to her. But by the end, when she asked when we could meet again, I had to be honest. I had to be honest and told her that I didn't want to continue the relationship because I don't see myself taking on the huge responsibility of being a stepfather. I like his honesty.
His dude is honest and it's rare.
Afterward, Richard, that is the friend, was furious with me. He told me that Sarah had been cheated on by her husband, and during the divorce, is it divorce?
All of the above.
She found out she was pregnant. She didn't want to keep the baby because she didn't want to raise it alone. But all her friends, including Richard, persuaded her to keep it, saying that there are plenty of good guys out there who would step up. It's not this our brother. Richard then told me that the first good guy he thought of was me. Wow. He said I was the only one she liked among the guys they set her up with. I think it feels like they're looking for someone to take the baby.
Yeah.
She was clearly upset about being rejected. I don't know who I would say in this thing. Though she didn't say anything to him, but it was obvious she was sad.
Of course.
At that point, I was frustrated. I didn't even know she was pregnant before the date, and now I'm being pushed into this situation. I brought her wrong. I told Richard that while I feel bad for Sarah, it's not my responsibility to fix her situation.
Right.
I'm not ready to be with someone who's pregnant. It's sad, but it's just not something I want to take on. After that, I noticed my colleagues giving me the cold shoulder. One of them told me that Richard had been telling people I almost caused a pregnant woman to lose a child because of my behavior.
2 dates.
HR is going to settle this matter. I don't know. I kind of like the guy's honesty. I mean, you don't have to deal with what you don't want to deal with. It's better that he's being upfront about it instead of like going into it and hoping like everything would be fine, and then when it's not fine, and after the kid is used to seeing you, and then you're not there again. But
so wait, was it that the lady's husband died or he left her?
They divorced. Yeah, okay. Cheated on her.
What if? So it's honestly, I feel sad for Sarah. Is a bad situation to be in, but I also feel like it might be too early to start to want to date somebody, to want to get into another relationship when there's like you still have an attachment to your ex-husband, which is the baby. I feel like
the baby has come to stay.
The baby has come to stay, which is fine. She's deciding to keep the child and all of that. But you making that decision would also affect other areas of your life. I really didn't think that you'd be pregnant, especially in that situation. I mean, regardless of the situation.
The upfront, like let the person know upfront before they even go on the first date.
I'm actually glad that it should have been the first date, but the second date, like she didn't wait till they are deep into the relationship and then she started.
The friend that did the setup, you owe that.
He's like, I'm trying to matchmake you with this, my friend. However, but this is the situation and all of that.
Yeah, allowed it instead of anyway.
But I don't think the guy did anything.
What do you guys think?
He didn't do anything. He was honest.
Who's the ass here?
I don't know.
Who's the ass here when we really think about it? It's Richard.
Is a friend.
Richard is the ass because he could have.
Maybe he had told Sarah that don't worry, my friend will take care of you. He's that kind of a guy. This and that. And then Sarah has built hopes in her head like, oh, this I've met somebody. And then Richard on the other, and then his friend on the other hand, so he didn't really tell them the truth.
Okay, so now, our verdict here is Richard is the ass. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section.
Let us know.
Yeah, right.
I don't think I honestly love his honesty, and because he could have decided to continue with the relationship, mess up with her, and then leave her hanging when she's already deep into the relationship, and then Richard would then feel worse than he's feeling now. Yeah. So it's like sad. Nobody should take on a drama that. Right. I mean, there are men that are open to that, women that are open to, but it's not everybody, and that they choose not to take up that responsibility. They shouldn't be stoned to death for that. Yeah. It's you're not the ass. No, okay. You're not.
And so I think we're at the end of today's episode 2. Yeah! We did it. Yeah, we did. So
thank you guys so much.
Thank you for joining us on this episode. Yeah. We'll see you.
Please let us know if there's any topic you want us to talk about, what our opinions on some things,
or stories
or
that you want to
please
share.
send to us. We don't mind. We will definitely read and share our opinion. But please comment, share, send to your friends, your frenemies.
Yes, you that is looking at us. Share it. Share it. Share it. Share it.
But for those that shared before, thank
you. We'll see you some other time.
You.
Bye bye.
Hi guys.